Hello everybody and welcome back to INSANEBRIT Gaming. I'm the INSANEBRIT. If you're a Chelsea fan or maybe just like FIFA Sims, hit that subscribe button because we do this every single week. But anyway, this week's simulation is Chelsea versus West Ham. I think this is being played on a Monday, and then we've got a European game on for Thursday. I'm thinking now. I haven't checked. I won't lie. I could have checked it. I haven't. Whatever. So I'm unsure about how this game is going to go or who we're going to play out. Personnel wise, it could be Giroud starts on Monday, or maybe Giroud starts on the Thursday. It is what it is. Hudson-Odoi apparently played really well in respects to the match that we just played, and Loftus-Cheek scored a goal as well, so he's gone up in rank or whatever. So anyway, I'm not too sure how to play this. Kovacic could start ahead of Barkley. I'm unsure. He might start against Prague. I don't know. So I'm just going to leave it as it is right now because it's a Premier League game. And but then again, if people do need rest, like the likes of Hazard and whatever else, Pedro will be brought on, and Hudson-Odoi, whatever, once we've killed this game off. So yeah. The West Ham lineup, as you know, I don't touch the opponent's lineup. It's all up to FIFA on their end, and whoever we come across and get in the lineup or whatever is all down to them. So yeah, if anyone's interested in donating to my PayPal page, they can hit the donation button on the front of my YouTube channel, or we can buy some merchandise if you want as well. But yeah, it should be an interesting game. It's a derby, remember.
Will you please welcome West Ham United.
Tottenham moved into their new stadium this past week or two or whatever, costing $1 billion something. Haven't seen it. I think we've got to play them at some point, along with Manchester United. We need to get full spot this year. That is the goal. I think we're trying to get into this Europa League, where if we win it, we can get into the Champions League next year. Kepa starts for us. Rudiger, David Luiz, Alonso, Azpilicueta, and Kante, Jorginho. Oh God, Jorginho. William, Higuain, and Hazard. Along, like I said, with a strong lineup. Pedro, Hudson-Odoi, and Giroud off the Cheek start on the bench as well. Don't know the West Ham lineup, so Fabianski starts in goal for West Ham. Zabaleta, former Manchester City. Obguana, Masuku, who is playing left back. Rice, who got his England call up over the past few weeks. I reckon he'll leave West Ham. Someone like Man City to come in for him, or Man United or whatever. Lazzini, Mark Noble, Antonio, Felipe Anderson, and Onautovic. That name's such a bitch to say. Onautovic. I don't even know if that's the correct pronunciation. You know me, guys. I don't pronounce the names right all the time. I'm expecting a delivery today, but I'm not going to be actually involved in that. But there may be some commotion here and there. Downstairs, I don't know. It is a big item. It's a fucking cooker. It's massive. But I ain't fucking lifting that shit up. Pay the men to do that shit. So yeah, this is a derby game, so it should be all blood and fun, everyone up for it kind of thing. Wait, what am I doing? I might as well do this now, because it's got to be done. Bingo. There we are. It's in the hands of the gods. Alright, so Chelsea kick this off. Not long to go in the Premier League now. William. Kante. Loses out this time. Manchester City. West Ham break it up. Nice chest from Jorginho. Moving the ball with pace now. Hazard now. Who's been on form in recent weeks. Passing to William. No one tracking him. Inside the box, and it's cleared. West Ham being caught short here in the early goings. It looked like they've got enough people down there to defend. We're getting close enough. Barkley fronts it through, and it's a strike. Oh, brilliant strike and a good save. Early on, Mark Noble now clearing. Antonio, who's got pace. Rice. I thought Rice was a defender. They put him in the midfield. I don't know. Knocking it forward nicely. Oh, brilliant ball to the left side. It's Felipe Anderson. Works his way in. Holds the ball up, waiting for support. Azpilicueta robs them of it. West Ham still in possession though. Rice. Anderson now puts a cross in. Gets blocked off. Gets a go in. Back post. Oh, and it's cleared. This time by Alonso. Hazard now. Trying to hit them on the break. Looks to be a lively game in the early goings of this match. Only 10 minutes in. Knocking it to the right side. William now. Gonna have to pass. A challenge by Masuki. And he's got the wrong player. There's got to be a yellow card, surely. He's missed... Well, he may have got William, but he got somebody else in the fray as well. It's got to be a yellow card, surely, for that. It's a bit ridiculous. And there is a yellow card in the early going. Remember, he is a left-back defender, so that poses some issues for West Ham. And it looks like David Luiz is going to be taking this free kick. It's normally Hazard, so I don't know, it's unusual there. Fabianski checking his lines. Got to organise that wall. Looks like, oh, okay, I don't know if it'd be direct. Okay, he's put Alonso there, who takes him pretty well as well. Runs over the ball. Luiz with a strike! Oh, he takes it. Didn't get it on target. Just around that area, but easy catch for Fabianski, who releases it to Anderson now. Diop clips it in over the top, cleared by William this time, gets back to help his right back. Chelsea getting back to help each other out, looking strong defensively right now. Lazzini trying to thread it through to Arnautovic, didn't work out this time. Chelsea back in possession. Hazard sitting deep in the midfield for some reason. Kante. Azpilicueta. Chelsea trying to knock it around, play these 1-2 Sarri ball situations. Barkley knocks it into Higuain. Waits for support, tries to lay it off, doesn't go nowhere, and Diop with a clearance. Unlucky there. If somebody made that run. A bit of communication with Higuain and Barkley, maybe it was, I'm not too sure. Or Jorginho. Barkley now. Kante now. Knocks it into Hazard, takes a strike! Oh, brilliant turn. Takes a strike on the volley, it almost looked like. Fabianski just smacks it away. Look, a beautiful turn. And on instinct, knew where the goal was. Trying to get it on target. And force the keeper into a save. Corner to Chelsea. William to take it now. I prefer it when Chelsea play it short. But will they? No, they haven't. Gone inside the box. And a punch from Fabianski. Now Arnautovic, sorry. Trying to hit them with a break. Lazzini. I do like Lazzini as a player. Felipe Anderson. Clips it in over to the right hand side. The ball's won back by Chelsea. Just barely. Kante doing his defensive positioning. Even though he's not in that role, in a holding role. Brilliant ball. Put into William, gets cut out. Lazzini on the ball now, threads it back through to Felipe Anderson on this left-hand side, surrounded by Chelsea players now. Beats his man, gets the cross in, and when it's smacked away by Kepa, earns West Ham a corner. Look at that beautiful touch, brings it up. I knew it was like a volley kind of thing, half volley, and tests the goalkeeper. Good save from Fabianski. West Ham puts the ball in. Antonio this time with an attempted header. I think it's a goal kick. "22 minutes gone. Kepa with the clearance. It's been cut out. Antonio. Puts it in. Ooh. Another cross. No one in the box. Trying to go back post. That's been quite over clearance. William. Jorginho. That's been quite now. Trying to hit them on the break. Good challenge by, I'm not too sure who that was. Felipe Anderson now. That was Noble. Noble's a tough tackling kind of player. There's a cross in once more. Oh, it's dropped. Oh, it dropped in the box there. Didn't know who that was going to fall to. Chelsea clear it. Trying to hit them on the break. Lazzini. Felipe Anderson now. Seems to be their star man. Stretching the play. Brilliant footwork. Azpilicueta breaking up the play. Trying to slow West Ham down. Arnautovic wins the ball in the air. Felipe Anderson now trying to lose his marker. Azpilicueta does well. Kante gets back to help his man. West Ham dominating the possession right now. Felipe Anderson all involved, putting some balls in the box, trying to make Chelsea panic. It's just not finding any West Ham players. They need to get more of a run on things. Hazard now, trying to get the breakaway. Jorginho now throws it through, and William didn't make the run. It's cut out by Masuki this time. Chelsea back in possession now. William. Azpilicueta with the overlap. He hasn't seen it. Barkley. Chelsea looking good going forward. Hazard. It's Barkley now. Takes a strike from distance and it's deflected. It's a corner to Chelsea. That's a good block. 34 minutes gone. William plays it short, puts it in the box. Oh, and it's cleared. Arnautovic now. Antonio. Noble. Throws it back to Arnautovic now. It's got to be challenged in the midfield. No one marking Felipe Anderson. And Masuk now trying to get the overlap. And it's blocked off by Azpilicueta this time. Rice. Anderson cutting inside. He's been doing really well, Anderson. Gets the ball once more. He's like that Eden Hazard at this point, I would say. And that is a corner, I think, to West Ham. West Ham playing well in the first half. Ghana, there's the block once more. Oh, that is not a corner. I'd be disappointed with that, but there you go. It's been a good performance from West Ham thus far. Pretty strong, considering. That's Azpilicueta. Barkley. To Guin. William. Kante now. Oh, loses out to Felipe Anderson and gets back to help his man. Fabianski now with the clearance. Gives it straight to Noble. Good pass. Rice. Lazzini. Throws it through. And it's a strike for distance. I don't know who that was from. Out of nothing. Kepa now. With a great save down to his left. Oh, it's Antonio. That's his name. Hadn't seen much of Antonio, and then he pulls that off. Would have hit the post by the looks of it, but Kepa couldn't take that risk, and a good save. And they had much to do, Kepa, in this first half, considering. Good save. Oh, it was a brilliant save. God, they took that corner well, didn't they? Felipe Anderson now near the near post, got a good header on it, unmarked. And it forced the keeper to make a save, both hands. Another corner to West Ham. Is this their second or third corner? I think it's their second. 44 minutes gone. They want to get a goal up before the first half ends. And there's another strike. It's gone down. Oh, great save from Kepa once more. I think that was Noble that took the strike. No, it's Arnautovic this time. My God. A poor clearance there from Azpilicueta. And a great strike. But it just went straight at the keeper. Felipe Anderson now. Oh wow, it's another corner. The first half ain't even ended yet. At a time. And Diop this time.
3 minutes of added time.
3 minutes added. Chelsea in possession. Not going to do. I can't see them coming out with too much in this before this half ends. It's been a lively game, especially in the last 15 minutes. Chelsea have to wake up a little bit and get more into the game attacking wise. Haven't done too much. In the initial first 10 minutes they were looking strong, and then West Ham have really grown into the game, trying to get a grip on it, and have taken some chances, or took chances and had the better opportunities, and could have punished Chelsea away from the at the bridge. So no changes made just yet. West Ham kick off the second half at the bridge. I think that's Afghana, isn't it? Antonio. Down this right hand side. Noble. And it's blocked out by Jorginho. He tries to thread it through to Kante. He wins the ball back from Lazzini, who sends Hazard on the break. Hazard's got to get more into the game in this left hand side. Oh, come on, Bartley, come on. I know that one, Bartley. Bartley's on this side. Don't know what he was doing there. Come on, just get rid of it. Noble now. Rice. Puts it into this right hand side. Antonio once more. Zabaleta now. Or Zabaleta, sorry. Bursting forward, gives it to Antonio. Blocked off by Luiz this time. Looks like Chelsea are under the cosh. And now Arnautovic puts it in, and Azpilicueta once more with the clearance. And that is a throw into West Ham, I believe. What the hell? Oh, there's another ball on the pitch. Lazzini. Oh no, it's a throw into Chelsea now. I think VAR is coming in next year, and if that's the case, will the next FIFA have VAR? I hope it does. Just to make it a bit more realistic. But you notice, I'll be honest with you, when it comes to stuff like on FIFA, I know it's just a game at the end of the day, and they're not going to do anything controversial to a point, but every decision the referee makes to a point is always on point and is always correct. You notice that, or the commentator makes them right. They never make a mistake. So, I don't know. Maybe they put it in there just for novelty's sake, but there you go. Hazard now tries to play a 1-2, runs on, William pulls it back, Kante with a strike, brilliant strike. Oh, that was amazing. What a goal. That was absolutely brilliant. In a derby game, it's been intense. Both sides have had their opportunities. And then Kante runs onto it and just hits it right across goal. Didn't even give the goalkeeper a second look. Look at that. Hit it low, it went up, it crept in. Brilliant power, brilliant pace. Kante with the goal. He has broken the deadlock. Brilliant. 56 minutes gone. West Ham will be devastated because, let's face it, they've been the stronger side in over the past 25 minutes, and in the first half they would have wanted to have continued that that type of dominance in the second half, and they haven't done that. Well, they have to a point, but they've conceded, so they must be gutted at that. They've got to keep their heads quite high and continue the pressure on Chelsea. Antonio gives it down to Zabaleta now. Crosses in. It's gone nowhere. A substitution being made by Chelsea. Barkley hasn't done too badly. He's coming off for Loftus-Cheek. And I think that's Noble coming off. It is Noble for Oboang, if I've got his pronunciation correct.
To be replaced by number 14, Pedro Obiang.
Sorry guys, I need to drink that. Loftus-Cheek now on the ball for the first time. Gives a bit of energy back to that midfield. Hazard now. Higuain knocks it into the right hand side. Then William just takes a strike. 60 minutes gone. Chelsea 1-0 up. Had a bit of confidence to hit it. Maybe should have taken it down, cut inside and had a shot or whatever, but there you go. Oboang puts it into Anderson now. Arnautovic. Oh, it's threaded it through. Brilliant. Kepa comes out. Oh, Kepa closes him down well. And Luiz with the clearance. Had to be on it then. And another substitution. Jorginho is coming off. I noticed he's been coming off a lot recently on these FIFA sims for Kovacevic, who's more of a technical player, I believe. I do like him as a player. A lot of people don't like him, but I actually like him. I hope we buy him. 40 million. Easy. Corner to West Ham, back post, no. Takes a strike, Rice, it gets deflected, and Anderson came onto it, and once again that man Kante was there to block it off. And that is a goal kick to Chelsea. 65 minutes gone. Plays it short. I hate when they play it short in respects to the back because anything can go wrong. I'm just not a fan of it. Kante. Kovakovic now. Kante looking to pick a pass. Makes the wrong choice. Gets cut out. Loftus-Cheek wins it back. William. Trying to cut inside. Azpilicueta with the overlap. Hasn't worked out. Kante. Kovakovic. Back to Kante now. Tries to thread it through. Maybe should have held on to it a little bit longer. And that is a throw into West Ham. No, it was to Chelsea, sorry. Loftus-Cheek. Loses his man. Threads it through. Strike from Kante. Oh, and a bit of a deflection. Lost the venom on it. And Fabiescu able to gather up nicely. And again, falling back to Chelsea. Chelsea just taking control of this game. Taking it by the throat. Cruise control. And just knocking the ball around confidently now. Azpilicueta with the overlap. Puts in the box. Ooh, and it's cut out by Diop, I believe that was. West Ham now trying to hit them on the block. Lazzini, oh, he kept possession of it. Here come West Ham now. What can they do? Lazzini now. Hands it to Felipe Anderson now. Flips it back into the centre. Will it be blocked off? And it is once more cut out. And Chelsea fans applaud that. I'm very happy with that. Simple ball, cut out. Kante. The Chelsea on the attack once more. As Azpilicueta once more on the attack.
Substitution for West Ham.
Another substitution being made. Antonio, who's on the right wing. And done too badly for Snodgrass. I hate that name. Why didn't you change it? It doesn't make sense. You've got all that money and you're not changing your name? Come on. Azpilicueta. Kante. William now trying to beat his man. Hasn't worked out. And Masuki, who got the yellow card in the early stages of this match, has done well there. Kovakovic. William. Azpilicueta knocks it inside. Kante robbed of the ball. Kovakovic now back in possession. Then backs to William. Kovakovic now takes a strike from distance maybe. Threads it through. Oh, a lovely little... He tried a little trick. It didn't work out to have a turn. Haven't seen much of Alonso in this game. Hazard now. All Hazard, by the way. Loftus-Cheek. Back to Hazard now. Oh, it's brilliant. Alonso in possession. And it's a corner to Chelsea. I think. It looked like that to me. Rice, who's done pretty well. Rice, good performance for Hernandez. They're putting another striker on. Former Manchester United. They've got 10 minutes to go. Can Hernandez break the deadlock for, or, you know, get that equaliser, sorry, for West Ham? West Ham in possession. Coming forward. Oh, brilliant ball down that right side. Snodgrass now, what can he do? Cuts inside. Onatovic now, puts it in the box. Back post! Oh, and it looked like Hernandez trying to go for a header. Or maybe it wasn't. But Hernandez does score those headers. We have seen him at Manchester United do it in the previous years. I think he went off to Germany somewhere. And then came back or got sold to Germany and scored like 20 goals or something in their league. Kante. Loftus-Cheek. Higuain. Hasn't done too much Higuain. In respects to, you know, taking shots or whatever. And a final sub for Chelsea. William coming off for Pedro. That's what I said about these big players coming off. You know, Jorginho and whatever. I mean, I don't like Jorginho. But at the same time, Sarri favours him. So it is what it is. Oh, and it looks like to be a foul. First of its kind. It's not been a malicious. Pedro's just come on. And has been clattered. A free kick to Chelsea. They'll put this into the box. Got no choice. Goes up for it. Deflected. Oh, wow. It's brilliant. No, it wasn't deflected. Sorry, it was a header. I thought it was deflected. That was brilliant. I don't score too many of those. And that is from Higuain, who has put it away nicely. Headed goal. Brilliant. 2-0. Don't score too many of these. Look at that. What a ball. And Higuain unmarked, the power he got on it to beat the keeper. Brilliant. Didn't get close enough. His positioning is brilliant. Look at that. The goalkeeper tried and couldn't get there. Fabianski beaten. 2-0. Brilliantly done. Is that really... That don't look like Sarri to me, but whatever. 87 minutes. This game is all wrapped up. This game has not been malicious. It's been competitive between both teams in itself. Hazard hasn't really been in the game at all. I got to say, we haven't seen too much of him. He's been poor. I'm just being honest there. Hernandez seems to be playing a little bit more compact. Oh, let's put the ball in, and it's gone nowhere. Luiz now. Chelsea now, one last attack. Oh, it's Azpilicueta giving it. No, sorry, to Pedro. Puts it inside the box. Hazard! Loftus-Cheek! Oh, it's brilliant. And that is the third goal for Chelsea. I think Loftus-Cheek, who scored it last week. That was absolutely brilliant. Cleared off the line, but the goal line technology says it's a goal. That is brilliant. For a game, the score doesn't tell. To be fair to West Ham, the score does not tell the whole story. But by God, look at that. A nice attempt at clearance there by Diop, I believe that is from. But it is well and truly over the line. Thank you, goal line technology. None of that fucking shit we had at Liverpool in the Champions League a few years ago. 3-0 to Chelsea. I mean, they called that an own goal, did they? Well, I think they did. Well, guys, that is the end of this week's simulation. It was a bloody brilliant game. I enjoyed it. Both teams were competitive. If you're a West Ham fan, you'd be disappointed with the score, but you've got to be proud of that performance. For me, if you're a West Ham fan, man of the match was Felipe Anderson. Did absolutely brilliant. Arnautovic as well. He was pretty good. Man of the match award for me, you know, it could have went to Kante. Did pretty well. But I've got to be honest with you. It could have went to Kepa. He saved us a few times as well. Did quite well. But for me, my man of the match is going to go to Azpilicueta. I'll let they call Fabianski's an own goal. Azpilicueta for me was up and down the pitch, attacking, defending, blocking that right hand side, knolling Felipe Anderson. Even then, Anderson got in some good licks and here and there, you know, and put the crosses in the box and everything and all the rest of it. And Azpilicueta has just been so consistent. It's just been absolutely brilliant. Look, I think that was the only movement I saw Hazard really do that I was impressed with. A lovely little turn and then testing the goalkeeper there. You know, absolutely brilliant. Really good game. Enjoyed it. The score was crazy. Well, not crazy, but the score was like, it didn't, you know, represent the performance of West Ham. But a very good game, very lively, lots of chances, and yeah, I'm proud. I'm happy with that. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Links will be in the description below. Donate to me via PayPal to help run the channel. Hope you enjoy the rest of South Park this week. And we'll be starting a brand new playthrough on Monday. Keep the blue flag flying high, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching.